De la Sierra Morena, dito lindo vienen bajando.
Welcome, amigos and amigas, to a very special episode of the High Gravity Podcast. I'm your host, Speedy, and with me, as slow as always, is my co-host, Slowpoke. Say hola, Slowpoke.
Hola, at a leisurely pace, of course.
Today, we're taking you on a whirlwind tour through the history of Cinco de Mayo and the iconic role of Mexican lager. Muy interesante, right?
Absolutely, Speedy. And we promise to keep it entertaining. No need to hit that fast forward button.
Now, most folks think Cinco de Mayo is about Mexican independence. But hold on to your sombreros because that's not actually the case.
Right, Speedy? It commemorates the Battle of Puebla, where Mexico triumphed over France in 1862. And guess what? It's celebrated more in the United States than in Mexico.
Speaking of celebrations, what's a Cinco de Mayo party without a crisp, refreshing Mexican lager?
Preferably without flies, but always with a slice of lime.
Exactly. But have you ever wondered why that lime is there? Well, legend has it that it's not just for flavor. It was originally used to clean the bottle's top or to keep those pesky flies at bay.
And when it comes to Mexican lager, it's all about that light, crisp taste with just a hint of corn or maize. Perfect for washing down tacos, nachos, or just about any spicy dish.
Ah, the perfect accompaniment to Cinco de Mayo festivities. But as you pour yourself that lager and squeeze in the lime, remember it's not just about the beer and food. It's a day to appreciate the resilience and courage of the Mexican army at Puebla.
Yep, a victory that led to, well, more struggle actually. But eventually, it contributed to the country's pride and independence.
Exactly. And now, as we wrap up our little history lesson and salute to Mexican lager, it's time to return to your regularly scheduled high-gravity programming with Johnny Orange, Daryl, and Jim.
Hope you enjoy our slower and faster take on Cinco de Mayo.
Hasta la vista, listeners. Remember, every day is a good day for learning something new and enjoying a good beer.
Preferably slowly.
Now back to your original scheduled podcast. Stay frothy, my friends.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show. I could make a joke
a good
about
joke.
it.
Say that again.
Time travel?
No, that's what you just said.
I don't know what I said.
I was going to make a joke about time travel, but they wouldn't get it yet.
Oh, is that what I was going to say?
I don't know.
You
I
did
haven't said
say
it
it.
yet.
Those were the words that came out of your mouth. Those exact words that he repeated back to you, you said 30
Damn.
seconds prior.
Or did he? We don't know yet.
Welcome back.
I don't think I said them yet.
You know, that's the problem with the time travel paradox. Once you start bringing time travel into
Get all
things,
fucked
like,
up.
it's non-linear.
Could end up being your own grandfather.
Although-
Look at Fry.
Although I did go back in time, I don't know how many episodes ago, and I got you one of your favorite beers with artwork, and you love it. You talked about how much you loved it.
Is it Ship Bottom Brewery's Mexican Stout?
How did you know? Look at that. Just for you.
Because I could see the can from there. It still just hits so many notes.
Hold on. We are going to do this here. I would like you to fully describe and evaluate that bottle, please. Go.
Once a can, first of all. But I think that we've gone over this in great detail before. Like, just looking at it, it is so much. There is so much going on. There is every font that exists used on this can. Like, I think of like the memes about like really poorly done graphic design. Graphic design is my passion, and like whoever did this, I think they fed Mexican Stout to the AI and said, just give us some Mexico and just put it on a can, and they really nailed it. Like, I didn't notice this last time, but I think like the skeleton guys in the background, they're like looking at each other, they're like, are they fucking serious? Like, did they actually put us on this can? Like, this is a joke. But the fonts are in 5 different colors, and every line is a different goddamn font. I can't express to you enough how disjointed and awful this is. The beer was fine. I remember the beer being just fine, but the can is an abomination, and I'm sad about it.
So, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy
Tell us how you really feel.
Drinko de Mayo. Now, we're not actually going to drink that beer again
No.
today. We do have some I guess,
I don't even
more.
remember how it tasted. I think we should.
It was just fine. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got 4 sitting on the
Looks like
table.
we have some
we'll
really
see how
good
far
beer
we
sitting
get.
here.
If we get through all 4,
There's one that has a very explicit direction on it, and I think we need to follow it.
do you want to start with that one or end with that one? Let's start with that one. I feel like because this one's kind of like the
Odd Man Out.
This is the one I want the least.
Which one is that?
Is this one?
Those are so good, though.
okay, yeah. All right,
How
so
do you not like that?
so
I
we're
haven't
gonna
had it.
start with
That's
this.
the one I want the least.
From what I remember, it's fantastic. It's been a while.
This is kind of like a really cool,
Tacos, come on.
cool
Yeah,
juxtaposition
but do we have
coming off of
tacos?
the previous can art. The previous can art pissed me off. This one I bought specifically for the can art. Like it's this really kind of rough pencil drawing.
Black and white,
It's all black and white. The whole can is black and white. It has
It's more gray and
this
white.
cute little mouse.
It's all gray.
Hold it. Johnny.
I can't mute him, sorry. Not sitting on the right side.
I'm doing my best to talk about the can, and he's doing his best to also talk about the can. And like, well, you'll get your turn. So it's a cute little drawing of a mouse holding up a taco, and this beer is called Beer for Tacos. It's from Off Color Brewing, and I believe they are they a Michigan brewery? I can't remember. I seem to remember they were.
I don't know.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, it had me at tacos, so.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I love tacos. So this
Y'all
is.
seen me? I love tacos, too. Shit.
We should have honestly had some got some Main Street taco.
We could
before
pause and
drink
go get some and start again.
this. We could. Wait, don't we have an assistant? I thought we had an
We
assistant.
have audience.
Assistant.
We have audiences today.
Go get us like 24. I'm kidding. We're kidding. We're kidding. So this is a goes or goza. Some people pronounce it, but we're going goes style
Goze.
beer. Goze.
Goes is proper.
It is like a Mexican themed beer, so maybe it is goze.
So it's kind of like a light sour.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of sours, but this one's probably going to be okay.
It's a goza style beer with lime juice and salt added, and a goza is typically a saltwater beer. It's 4.8% alcohol, so not high volume, but it's
We're low gravity again?
and I like actually.
We've come full circle.
They have a little bit more detailed description about the grains and hops here. So for the malts, they got Pils, wheat, flaked wheat, and oats. So kind of like
A little body to it.
yeah, should.
Feed that to the horse.
There is only one hop, nugget. So it's pretty straightforward, nugget hops. Secret ingredients. Well, they're not secret if you list them on the label. But lime juice, coriander, and pink Himalayan salt. So maybe the beer will have a
fancy.
little pink color to it.
Mineral taste.
But yeah, the art is just really satisfying. It's shiny and silver, and there's a little cactus, and let's try it out.
For beer for tacos, and they have coriander in it.
That's cilantro.
Eh,
Yeah, coriander is just cilantro seed.
Yeah.
So, and like,
is it really?
Gives a little citrus to it, though.
Yeah.
Or soap taste, depending on your taste.
Yeah,
buds.
your
Makes a hell of a
DNA.
lot of
Yep.
sense.
Yeah, like, and see, for me, like, I've always said I'm cilantro ambivalent. Like,
I like
to me,
cilantro.
it doesn't taste like anything. Like, if I eat like a handful of it, I can understand the soapiness. But like, if it's just a taco with just meat, onions, and
Feel
cilantro,
like strong parsley to me.
yeah,
kinda like
it
kale,
really
but-
is. Yeah, well, no, kale
Kind
is
of like kale, but
bitter.
less body.
But let's open this bitch up and get our Drinko de Mayo started.
Arriba! Whoa, shit.
Jesus, she's excited. Hang on.
Blew all over the place.
Oh my God, it's dripping salt all over me. The beer was very excited to see us. Thank you, Daryl.
You're welcome, buddy.
I'll pass that towards you, please.
I don't want to ruin the table with saltwater beer.
The things that have happened on this table ain't gonna hurt it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to disinfect all the recording equipment again.
Just smelling it, go ahead and give that a smell, dear. Oh, and actually give us a pour by the mic, too. I forgot to do that.
I was almost on the mic.
It is very effervescent. I'll give it
Wow,
that.
yeah.
It's got a lot of...
Look at the head on that bitch.
that good brain.
Ooh.
Well, call me the third little pig. It does have a slightly
very,
tart aroma.
I get a very champagne-y note to that.
It's very bubbly
Not
like
a bad
champagne.
one. Yeah.
Smells like a sour.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's very light.
That is.
It's not salty. Just
It
a
is
touch,
light,
like a
but
touch
it does not
sour.
taste light, if that makes any sense at all.
I get more like the sourness from the lime juice than I get like sour ale. I'm not really usually a big lime fan either, but this is,
I can taste the lime in it really strong.
yeah, it's got lime.
Definitely tastes sour to me.
I like it.
Would you drink this while eating a taco?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck no.
Look at me and ask that question again.
Big lime juice. I get the lime juice, but it's not like excessive.
Street tacos or crunchy tacos with it?
Oh, street tacos all day.
Yes.
Like I am a street taco kind of guy.
Hell yeah.
Like corn tortilla, like just
Simple.
I'm
loaded up with
the
meat.
guy that you put a taco on my face, I'm eating it.
Hell yeah.
so that's something that's out there now. Now
I'm a
everyone
scuba
knows.
diver. That's what that means. Huh? That's like underwater hand signals for scuba. That's
What are we doing?
Oh,
That's shark.
For our audience that can't see all the hand signals Johnny's doing, sorry, I have nothing for you.
Audience started it, not me.
They don't exist. This is just us, Johnny.
Listeners,
This is about
I mean,
us.
Johnny's like
about us.
squirrel. Squirrel.
I'm
And he's
ADHD.
just
It's
lost.
diagnosed. We know this.
I could jingle my keys, get them back on track. You know what might work? Cracking a beer might. If we crack a beer, maybe he like beer. We're not done with this beer yet, though. We still have
I
to
like it.
discuss beer for tacos from Off Color Brewing. I also like that they're called Off Color Brewing, and all their labels for
Black
all
and
their
white.
beers were black and white. There was 5 or 6 different beers, and like I thought, beer for tacos. This has got to be in our Cinco de Mayo lineup.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm normally goes style beers.
They're hit and miss for me.
So this even
This one's really
says
good.
cocktail inspired. Kind of like a margarita type with a lime, I think. And it's lighter.
Probably.
I could see that.
Okay. Cocktail inspired.
It is. And it says fruited. I guess there is lime in there, so
I really do like this, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, it's light. It's pretty
It's
non-offensive. I think this would be like a really good intro beer if someone's like, "Oh, sour beer, that sounds weird." I'm like, "Well, try this." Like this is kind of like it's
I can't
getting
think of a
there.
replacement, but I don't know if I'd start them off with this.
I want to know why they did like Himalayan salt. Why put the salt in there?
Mineral.
That's a goes as a salt beer.
Yeah.
It's saltwater beer. That's the whole point.
Think if you can picture the taste of pink salt versus like a regular iodine table salt, it's more minerally. There's more characteristics to the flavor than just salt. There's more to it. There's more
But
depth to it.
surprisingly, I get no saltiness on this
I don't
whatsoever.
really either.
Which isn't a complaint. But it's good. I would drink it again. I'm glad that I have 3 more of these.
Fantastic. If I could.
I just get lime juice.
Definitely though.
It's up front. It's on the back
Very,
end.
very dominant throughout
But
the whole profile.
I think with
Not overpowering. Just
I think like a lime like LaCroix or a lime sparkling water is more lime punch than this has. This lime is much more like it's a nice
Blended.
delivery.
It's blended.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
lime can be kind of like acidic and a little bit sharp and kind of like I don't know, just dominant. And the lime is there and it's all lime, but it's
Yeah.
not bitey lime. And again, like I said, I'm not a big lime guy. I like this.
You think that's Speedy Gonzalez?
No, it's his cousin.
Oh,
It looked seriously, his cousin in the cartoon. Like
Miguel?
that's who I thought of. Like is that his name? I couldn't think of
I
his
don't
name.
know.
But his face.
isn't he the slow one though?
Yes,
Speedy
look at-
Gonzalez, and the other one's really slow.
But yeah, look at his face. He looks like his cousin. I
I
can't
don't
remember.
remember his
let's
name.
Google.
Don't ask Google.
Who is Speedy Gonzalez's cousin?
Read the first page.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Say it.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
That's the face looked like.
So Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Yes.
Good beer though. Cool can art. Big fan.
I like the art.
It's like a whole character breakdown. That's
I'm really glad that it fit the theme for our beer because like when I saw it, I was like, I really want
I
some
have
of
a
their beer.
message from Gary.
They had a couple other ones too. They had a
Squirrel.
Berliner Weiss,
Actually, this involves you.
and I was like, well, Daryl's not really gonna like a Berliner. Because that was the last sour we had was that
Yep.
3 Floyd's Berliner Weiss.
Had cherry in it too, didn't it?
No, we had Johnny had the cherry sour that he brought, and we also drank that like 8-year-old Berliner Weiss that I had from 3 Floyd's. That one was just like a straight up like wheat beer or some shit like that. It was good. It was real non-offensive.
All right, what's the next one we have?
Yeah, let's see. Is this one still? Do you guys want to finish it? Did the audience get enough of the Goza? Did you guys want more?
I will definitely take more of that, but we can
we'll
move
finish
on
that one off
I
later
can
then.
come back to that.
So
I'm going to interject actually one thing before you do that, because Gary says he gave Daryl a beer for us, but he already drank it.
I did.
What was it?
It was good.
Thanks.
I'm curious. That wasn't the one we tried the other day, was it? No,
No,
that was from our good
It
friend
was a
Jeff.
s'mores. It was plead the fifth s'mores.
Okay.
Good.
So, in keeping in the theme, we have actually two cerveza, but we're gonna start.
Dos cervezas?
We're gonna start on the. Do you guys want to start on the lighter side or darker side?
Lighter.
You want to go lighter? Okay.
Yep, light to dark.
So we have Cerveza Del Rey
Morning to night.
from Brew Detroit. So actually, the place I brought this from is a block away from the actual brewery, Brew Detroit.
Nice.
This is a Mexican-style lager, and the can art, very subtle, very simple. Just a white can with this like beautiful kind of like striped sunset-looking thing.
Think AI could do that?
Yeah, I think AI could succeed at this. It'd be like, AI, have you seen a sunset? Yes, I will fuck that shit up. Better than Mexico. So, Cerveza Del Rey is a Mexican-style lager brewed in the heart of Detroit. Simple, clean, crisp, and refreshing. If you haven't been to Brew Detroit, it's a cool little place. You should check it out if you are ever in Detroit. They do pretty good beers, and I've never had anything that was disappointing from them. And if you're there, I would also recommend that you go a couple of blocks and get yourself some beers from, oh god damn it, Age of Grease Play-Doh, where I bought these from. Did you want,
No, I already
you want some
rinsed
water?
I
Okay.
think I rinsed it. I don't care.
Want to rinse our glasses from this goes so we can make sure that the lager doesn't get tainted.
The taint.
But yeah, once again, 8 Degrees Play-Doh, please listen to our podcast and sponsor us.
And if you find something you don't like, just keep listening. It gets better, I promise.
It does. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh. I started to pour and I stopped partway through because I wanted to pour it by the mic. Hang on, here we go. All right. I tried.
All right.
I think we need
I'm going to pour my own.
we need to get like a special waterproof mic that we can like just get right up to the beer so the people can get the full immersion.
Well, hold on. We're gonna do this up here.
Ooh, I like the smell. It has that really kind of traditional
I'm gonna call
lager
hold
smell.
for a moment.
It's a little kind of like funk to it.
And then he mutes us. Oh, what the hell's that?
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Johnny with the fancy
Ooh,
fucking
it's super
footwork over there.
sensitive.
Yeah. He like turned up his mic and all of us just sit here in awe. That's a beautiful head you have there on that port,
Well,
Johnny.
thank you.
That is a beautiful head. I'm a little
I
bit
know how
jealous.
to handle my head.
Yeah, now I gotta
Nobody
shake
else
mine up a
will.
little bit.
It's the head we hope for.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's others. I'm sorry.
It's got that nice traditional kind of like Pilsner lager smell to it. It's got a little bit of that kind of like funkiness that you get with a lager.
See, I like this. This is just a straight up
Yeah, it's simple.
Mexican lager,
That's fantastic. Yeah,
clean.
I like
Crisp.
this a lot.
little dry.
I could drink a lot of this.
Oh yeah, I would smash this.
I don't. There's something, and I've got to figure out what the words are, but I got to turn my mic down. Holy crap, I'm loud.
Yeah, once again, not hitting the high gravity theme. This is only 4.2% alcohol, but this
I
is.
could drink this all day.
But it's
though.
themed for
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, this,
so
I would drink the absolute piss out of this, and I'll even say this: if you did a lime around the ring of my glass, or
yeah.
even dropped a lime in this, I wouldn't be upset
Just
about it.
Spritzed a lime peel on this.
I wouldn't be upset about it. What do you think, audience? Lime or no lime?
Oh,
I like your attitude. I'm into that. This is good.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
I kind of want to open another one and drink it right fucking now. But we'll wait. There's more beer to drink. But yeah, Spacey, you son of a bitch, are you back there shaking up beer?
It's a big truck.
How fucking dare you? You're the worst assistant we've ever had, Aaron.
what was he doing?
He's shaking the beer. He's gonna make the next episode really interesting. Yeah, Mexican style lager, Cerveza Del Rey.
I like this.
Brew Detroit,
like a lot.
fucking killed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Yes.
There's nothing special or different. It's just a good beer.
If you'd all like to send us more beers to evaluate of your brewery, we're
and
located at.
I think that's kind of like
or we'll pick them up.
a specific characteristic of like a lager or a pilsner. Like there isn't a lot you can do with it,
Yep.
without obviously straying outside the guidelines, and then it's not a pilsner or a lager anymore. So that's always a really good measure of a brewery. Like when I go to a new brewery, I'll get their stout, and if they have a pilsner or lager, I'll get that too. Because a stout, you can hide a lot of things in there. You can fuck up a stout and still have it be pretty good. But if your stout is fucked, I'm willing to bet your pilsner is probably going to be awful. Because there's you can't hide behind anything. Like there's not a lot there.
Not a lot of flavors to overpower or cover up.
But yeah, this is a straight up a lager. I love lager beer.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yep, it's clean, it's crisp, it's clear, it's light.
Refreshing.
I could drink about 16 of these out on a hot day on the boat. It's just ice cold.
I haven't been boat drunk in a while. Come to think.
It would be nice if it had like a little jalapeno.
I wouldn't be mad about that either. Maybe a jalapeno lime version of their cerveza. That wouldn't be terrible.
It reminds me of Land Shark. Haven't had that in a while, but I get a lot of Land Shark vibes on this. I love Land Shark, don't get me wrong. But I get a lot of those kind of vibes. And that's what I like on a good hot summer day. Nothing beats cracking that because it's a good light beer, but it's very flavorful. Doesn't taste like a light beer.
I almost kind of get like a... God, it's like Stella on its best day.
Oh, I love Stella.
Like,
I love Stella.
It's a little lighter.
Do you have a Stella chalice, though?
I do.
As do I.
my father-in-law is a huge Stella fan.
Nice.
So like Kalen bought him this cool it's a Stella tap handle from the '60s that they turned into a burger flipper for the grill.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she got me one with a PBR handle because she knows I love the PBR.
Stella did it a few years ago. They had like every day you could log into this, sign up for whatever, and have a chance to win a Stella chalice, and I finally won one. Like, I did it for a long time, and I finally won it. It is my most favorite drinking glass.
I like Stella.
I don't even know where it is right now, actually.
I went to I went to a restaurant yesterday that we've been to a handful of times, and I usually order a Stella. And the last 2 times before this, like, they poured it, and I'm like, this tastes off. Like, you haven't cleaned your taps. It almost tastes like kind of like a vanilla yogurt kind of taste. And I'm like, and Stella shouldn't have anything near that fucking taste. So I'm like, you know what? The wife insisted that we go to this place again, and I'm like, I've been relatively unimpressed. I feel like they just don't care. And we show up. I order a Stella, and he brings it over, and I notice things floating in it. And that's not yeast from the brewery.
No.
Because you know that every keg of Stella is thoroughly filtered before it leaves. And so it had to be like calcified chunks from their lines, and
or bacteria buildup.
Once again took a sip, and I'm like, yep, this tastes like fucking like vanilla. Like, this is a Stella. It should not taste like this. And so the guy came back, are you guys ready to order? I'm like, no. I was like, I'll pay for her drink and we're going to leave. Like, because I'm not going to stick around. Like, if your bartender in 3 years hasn't figured out you need to clean your taps, I'm not going to your restaurant anymore.
I'm not going to mention the name, but I was at a place.
I didn't.
I drink a lot of Sam Adams beer. And I don't remember what it was I ordered, but I ordered it and I started drinking. I'm like, this is not, say Boston Lager versus Winter Lager. And I'm like, this is not Boston Lager. This is not the right keg on this tap, or the line's dirty as hell. And like, no, everyone's been ordering it the last like 3-4 days. We replaced it a couple days ago. That's fine. It's the right beer. I'm like, no, it's not. And it was one of those, I got halfway through. I'm like, this is not right. Someone needs to check it. They didn't believe me. I'm like, go look at your kegs. You look at the kegs and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I just burped and I still tasted the lime from the last beer.
So I was just curious. I looked up Cerveza del Rey, and it's beer of the kings.
Ooh.
I know what cerveza is, but yeah, I thought Del Rey is just a city.
Yeah.
I didn't know that meant. I like that. I feel like a king, personally. So, kind of on that note,
I have a king in the
let's
family
go a little
history
darker.
somewhere.
Yeah, a little darker.
Not deeper.
This is another one from Brew Detroit, and this is Cerveza del Rey Oscura.
Oscura. What does Oscura mean?
So the can is basically like the color on it are kind of the antipode of the previous one. Like it is all dark and like dark blues, dark
All these
purples,
fucking
blacks.
fancy words. Antipode? What the hell
You're
is
welcome. Like opposite.
that? Oh, okay. Well, what is pode then? If antipode is opposite, then what is pode?
Why don't you ask Google?
Because it doesn't tell them.
Don't ask Google. You can
No,
stop
I'm
it.
going to ask Google.
So this is a dark Mexican style lager, crisp,
I'll
clean,
wait till you're
malty,
done.
and refreshing. So it's, well, I'm assuming it's going to be very much similar to
Probably
the
just with like a
previous
dark
one.
roast in it.
Yeah. Dark Mexican style lager, sporting a light medium body, dark amber in color, with a light, crisp, and balanced roasted malt character. From Brew Detroit, Michigan. So let's
Put the
let's
rag
crack
down
it.
first.
Yeah, here we go. I'll make sure that I'm not going to make a mess.
This one just sprays everywhere.
Haha, I opened it without making a mess.
What does pode mean?
Here's the definition of pod, short for print on demand.
That's not right.
Nope.
Yeah, fuck you, Google. I'm done with you today. Get
I
bent.
think you would have learned.
Should have gone to Bing.
Really nice head. Nice color. Beautiful amber color like it described.
Yeah. Take a sec.
It has a similar but
Flat. I get a very
light.
flat nose.
It has a similar smell to the last one, but lighter. Like I don't get as nearly as much aroma out of this as the previous one.
Wow.
Huh. It's not as good as the last one.
I'm going to describe it as a dirty dishwater version of the other one.
No, it has a little more body, that's why. The other one was light and crisp. This one's got a little sweetness, like that caramel sweetness to it.
A little malt.
I don't get the sweetness at all.
Well, it's like the malt sweetness of an amber
Yeah.
type style is what it is.
All right. Yeah, I guess
It's not
that's
really
fair.
sweet, but it's got that caramelized sweetness to it, I guess.
Wait.
Nailed
Okay.
it.
I was waiting for the glasses to break.
Not
That would have
bad.
been funny. I'd have laughed.
I get just like a little bit of roast on the end, like a little bit of toasted grains, just a little bit. The
I like the cleaner and crisper.
I
Yeah, I like
agree.
the other one
I
better.
agree.
Yeah, 100%.
I could still drink a whole bunch of these. Like if I had them like on ice, like I would still drink a bunch of them.
yeah.
I think if it was a little colder, it might be a little crisper
There's
too.
not much I won't.
It's warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it does have really great carbonation. Like the head comes through on it really nice.
That it does, yeah.
I'll give it that. Nice, creamy,
Get
frothy.
very fine bubbles.
I appreciate
Almost
that.
like a champagne bubbles.
Yeah, you know, with
Not
each drink, I
terrible.
liked it a little bit better.
But compared to the...
Compared to the other one, yeah.
one's
Compared to the
better.
first
Yeah,
one,
other
yeah.
one's better.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's, with a dark lager, like I feel like they didn't adventure far enough into the darkness. Like their base
Come
lagers,
to the dark side.
that's exactly, execute Order 66. Like I feel like
I've got no Star Wars quotes for this. I'm sorry.
with a dark lager, like I kind of want it to be live in both worlds.
Yeah.
I want it to be like really crisp and light like the first one was, but
It's dirty.
yeah, but still have that kind
Yeah.
of like roasty toasty. And this like kind of like almost gets there. Like it's not quite enough of either style to really kind of jump out for me. It's good.
Not
I'm not
that
complaining
I'm always
about it by
one
any
for
means.
blending, but I'm wondering how a blend of these might be.
Well, this one's empty. Good
Never
thing.
mind
Good thing we have more Cerveza del Reyes to drink because I honestly want more beer for tacos and more Cerveza del Rey. Like I want to crack more of those. We should be putting them on ice. And...
Oh.
Fuck you, Aaron. You're shaking up my beer. Give me one of the other ones. You didn't. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we're
You're just
good.
going to shake it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
You're fired.
I don't know that song, but I know it's from a song.
I don't know what we're paying you, but it's too much. We're not paying him. We're not getting paid.
We're giving him early access to the shows. He should be paying us.
So, Johnny, you want to
bring
know
beer.
what Oscura means? You get one
That
guess.
was not the word, but obscure. I would assume it's a translation of obscure, meaning something.
I was going to say dark. Yeah, it just means dark.
Oh, All right, that would make sense. Obscured.
Beer of the Kings. Dark.
Dark.
Now, see, there is
Do you know
a
the
beautiful,
nighttime, daytime
simplistic
bird?
naming can style. There's one font. It's in one color.
Well,
It's
technically two
consistent.
fonts. One font for the name and then one font to say the style.
Okay, true.
That's fair.
But it's
But
all
they go
very
together.
legible. Yes,
Yes.
yeah. It's not like an absolute shit show hurricane of fonts and colors that just, very confusing. Like, what kind of beer are you drinking? I don't know. Read every other line. Good, though. I both of these are good. Brew Detroit, you win. Good
Yeah.
job. You killed it. Fucking 5 out of 7. Perfect score.
Wait, what?
Look it up. I'm not gonna explain the meme to you.
Nah, I don't care. That
It's worth your time. But
do you know
later.
Parlor's
Just
coming
ask
back?
Google.
Parlor's coming back. I got in a bit of this. So if you remember the social media that came out a couple years ago, that was like the Wild West of social media. No editing, no censorship, no advertising, no bullshit.
That will never go bad, I'm sure.
No, it did. Everybody, all the companies like Amazon, Facebook, everybody cyberbullied them to close. Company bought them, redesigned the app, and they're relaunching it. I got in on the beta program thanks to my buddy Tim. And by the way, we're on it now, and it's awesome.
Good.
It's got us like 60 new follows in the last like 4 days.
Wow. Look at that. We're growing.
We're getting famous.
I know.
We're almost at 1,000 total downloads. We'll probably be that by the time this airs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Impressive. I can't
1,000 poor bastards have
can't believe
to seek
1,000
fucking psychological
times, yeah.
help because of listening to us.
believe 1,000 times people actually subjected themselves
No,
to
I
this
just keep downloading
voluntarily.
it from different computers on someone's house. I just download it.
I knew it.
No one listens to it.
It's one of those Chinese proxy things with everybody like 12 smartphones and just.
Daryl's ego is
Up the
very
numbers.
important to him. This rookie numbers. So,
It's just water.
It still
Fine.
counts. You spilled it.
so this one, we've got another beer here since our glasses are empty. That's the problem with drinking these light styles is we
Yeah. Go
just hammering them. Like, no complaints, honestly. These have been very
no.
refreshing.
And we should be a lot more drunker.
I really should have taken a head call in the last break, though. Holy
Well,
shit.
fortunately, we have audience members who've been helping us drink these beers, so we drink less.
Yes, that does help.
So this one
There's
is
still more cider if anybody wants.
once again from a Michigan brewery. This is Founders Masagave Classica grapefruit. I believe I've had the Masagave before, and
I know
don't
I've had
have
that.
any. I don't have any
I don't
memories
know
of
if I've
it.
had the grapefruit. Though.
I haven't had, but I was looking for something with tequila barrels.
And I think you nailed it. This actually sounds kind of good. This is
I
an
agree.
Imperial Goes style ale brewed with agave and sea salt,
like
aged in
17%,
tequila barrels with added grapefruit. I was gonna get there.
I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. Let me do my job. I only have one. This is actually a 2021 release. You bought this recently? Mm-hmm. So this is a 2021 release. So this is a 3-year beer. 9.7%, Johnny. 9.7.
Oh, it came down.
Yeah. This cocktail inspiration lives on. Our Imperial Goes is brewed with agave and sea salt before being aged in tequila barrels. But it doesn't end there. Once it's pulled from the barrels, it gets a dose of grapefruit juice to ramp up the tanginess. Sweet, salty, and mouth-puckeringly delicious. Masagave Classica grapefruit. Apparently, they don't know the word grapefruit in Spanish, or the word for grapefruit in Spanish is grapefruit.
That one I think Google will answer.
No, it won't. Not for you.
Probably not, but I'm going to ask it anyways. How do you say grapefruit in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's
Pomelo.
By the way, I can now translate back and forth. To try it, just keep
She can go
speaking
back
in
and
either
forth.
language.
Well, there you go, guys. Now you know.
I'm going to close out of that.
And the more you know.
The
Google.
more you know.
All right, so the smell. You know, I'll let you guys smell it there and let you figure that out on your own.
I don't feel confident in his presentation of that.
Ooh, definitely smells different once it's in the glass.
Ooh, buddy.
I don't really like this smell. It's got kind of like a
Smells like tequila.
Yep.
yeah, like a plasticky
Just
tequila.
smells like tequila.
Oh.
Got a little roastiness in there, or a little smokiness, maybe.
I don't think you liked it.
No, you know when you drink a flavor you haven't had in a while that makes your jaw feel like it's about to tighten up and explode? Yeah, I get that.
Makes your mouth water.
Like, just the smell, I don't want to drink this.
I don't think it's not that bad. It doesn't taste like
Just
tequila.
do it. No.
I don't think it tastes like tequila.
It smells like it.
Tastes like a bad margarita.
Kind of, yeah.
Is it messed up to say I don't hate it though?
Yeah, it's not. It's not like bad. It's just not doing anything for me. It's a little
Like
sweet.
third sip, and I'm still getting that jaw clenching reaction to it.
But the thing is,
You don't have any. You need to try it still, other audience member.
This is
not even-
really sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not even tart. Like, it gives your mouth that kind of like mouth water feel, like it's supposed to be tart, but it's so sweet that you really, I don't even know where I'm getting
it
that
tastes
mouth
like a
water
syrup.
from. Yeah, kind
That's
of.
what it is. It tastes like a syrup to me.
You know, Founders has really been striking out for us. Like, the last several times that we've had Founders, like, it has been striking out for us. Yeah, Squirrel. He's not even fucking paying attention.
Send
to it.
me a
It's like-
text with what you're trying to say,
it's
because
like
I can't
Johnny's-
understand your hand gestures.
It's like Johnny's on his own podcast.
Why do we talk to the audience when we have, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like Johnny doesn't
Because she
understand.
doesn't have any.
That sounds like her fucking problem.
Yeah,
then.
I know. I'm trying to make her try it.
You're not missing out. Just
No, you're not, but I want to see the reaction.
Can you tell him to get back on track? Thank you.
I can't wait till we have a real studio. We can close the doors with a light on.
Yeah.
So the audience looks through a glass and we can't see them, so there's no squirrel effect.
Like an execution waiting
Yes.
to happen
But it's so much fun.
Squirrel?
for
Squirrel?
you. Honestly, though,
As
like,
we're sitting here waiting and the audience is like, is this over yet?
so how many times have we had Founders? Plenty.
Yes.
I feel like they've missed more than they've hit.
You know, I liked Founders a lot 15, 20 years ago.
Exactly. When it was our only option.
No, there's a few others, but
Shorts,
they were
bells,
good.
You know. But yeah, I feel like they've really kind of missed more than they've hit. Which other? I mean, we had Lizard of Kaz. That was kind of meh. We've had various versions of KBS, which, you know, also kind of meh. I don't
This
know.
is sweet.
It is way too sweet.
Oh, that's different.
And it's not even excessively sweet. It's just sweet.
It's like a syrup sweet, like you're tasting the syrup.
Yeah.
Bro,
Audience is spilling
fucking
stuff
party
now.
foul.
Can't have
God damn.
nice things. I really want more of the grapefruit.
I do too.
I think
you know what? It's kind of good.
It's just like the sweet part of the grapefruit, and I don't get enough of the tart. Maybe it's because it's
This-
3 years old. Maybe if it was fresher,
This
maybe
would
we'd get more tart.
definitely be like a 1 or 2 and done though. Like I don't think I could not drink.
No, I would return this.
Maybe a third.
If I ordered this and I tried it, I'd be like, I don't want to fucking drink that.
Oh, I don't do that. But
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. The
I've
sweetness
come
is too
close
much.
to doing that one time, and it was
Even that surprises me.
which should tell you how bad it was.
So you would notice Three Floyds make a tequila beer, tequila barrel aged.
I'm not asking Google.
You know,
Ask him. He's
they
Google.
they have that mystery beer coming up for
it might
Dark
be.
Lord Day, so who knows? It could be tequila barrel aged. If they do, you know I'm going to get it, and you know we're going to try it.
Excellent.
I can't wait to come back from Dark Lord Day this year with all new variants
I'm
for us
excited.
to drink.
And then as a reminder, September 14th.
That's when we're releasing our beers.
Yeah, we got to discuss the day we're going to brew it. Though.
We're going to have to do it soon. Well,
Yeah.
Especially the barrel aged one.
Yeah,
We haven't talked about the barrel aged yet.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 beers we can turn around in a couple of weeks, but the
Yeah.
barrel age we need a little bit of time to sit on. So, but we do have a
Not
concept
literally,
for
because
it,
nobody would drink that. But
and I think an episode we recorded recently kind of touched on the concept that we've come up with as well. So,
we did. I don't remember half the details.
no, well that chocolatey beer we drank
Oh yeah.
also had a similar kind of grain bill. I mean, we're not putting donuts in, but
No, that the last donut themed beer I had was fucking disgusting.
yeah, I had one called Donut Panic or Do
Oh, yeah,
Not
I
Panic.
don't want to
and
say it
sucked.
because it might not have been out yet.
Yeah, I
Because
can't.
this is Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I can't
I
remember.
don't remember the order this crap's gonna post. I know I'm the one posting it, but I don't remember the order.
Yeah, it's not out yet. It won't be out.
I don't even want to finish this beer. This is gross.
I will kill it.
Here, you can have the rest of mine. Fuck this
Okay.
beer. Sorry, Founders.
Daryl,
Sure, you can have it too.
We didn't have high hopes to
agree.
begin with, but
are you
Well, that's-
committed to yours?
Remember when we first started, I said the one I don't really want is this one?
and Daryl was right. Daryl called
Oh,
it.
I'll take the bottle too.
Yeah, Daryl definitely
There's a
called
bit
that
more in
one. I mean, what time are we at? Can we go back
I
to
don't
some
know.
Cerveza Del
We
Rey?
can. We have about 10 minutes. So yes. Don't shake it, please.
I'm gonna do this as a safe one.
Probably.
Well, hand me that, and I'm gonna kill what's left of that, just so that it's not on the table.
And the great thing is this 4-pack of
Do you
Cerveza
want
del
some
Rey
more?
was
Okay.
only $8. These are actually only $2
Holy
per
shit.
beer.
Nice.
$2 hollows.
So gotta remember to check. By the way, we need to designate one of us to check in and manage the Untapped app.
Yeah, not me.
I will.
You set it up, so the problem
I
is we
will.
need the login and password.
I don't even know what it is.
We're so far behind, it's not even funny.
No, we definitely need that. That is
And we have to finish the website.
that is beer social media.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely want some more of this Cerveza del Rey. That's probably
Slamming Mas Agave
It's the best one out of the ones we've had.
really is. After having all like the kind of heavy beers that we've had, like it's just nice. It's
Whenever
nice
that
to have
comes back this way, I'm gonna test this to something. Screw it all. Thank you.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a good
Do we
pick.
want to go for a loud pour again, or do we want to just?
No, we already got that.
Okay.
That tastes goddamn. That's good. That is just
See if I
so
can get
nice.
a long.
Squirrel.
It's just close.
Fuck off.
Did all right.
No idea the amount of concentration this is taking right now.
Yeah, that is
I can
just
see.
that is just really satisfying. I guess Johnny gets all the Cerveza del Rey. Like he gets
So
a full
I would give the
glass.
suggestion to go
You
get
see
this
how much
for
head I got
Cinco
with
de
that?
Mayo, but it is Cinco de Mayo, so if you don't have it already, you're out.
Well, it's Brew Detroit is decently distributed around Michigan.
Keep in mind, we release at midnight. So if you're listening to this on your
Might be
morning
able to get
drive
it.
to work,
It's
stop
Sunday.
by the
I
beer
hope you're not
place.
driving to work on Sunday.
Some people do.
If you're listening to us on your morning drive to church, no, you're not.
So is Brew Detroit the one next to Comerica?
No, I think you're thinking of Detroit Beer Company.
Oh, yep.
They're
that's the one I was
across from the
thinking of.
Opera House,
Yes.
like just kind of like kitty corner. Brew Detroit is down closer to like Midtown, but not quite. I'm bad with Detroit neighborhoods and burbs and things. I can get you there if I was
I can
downtown.
walk around and get to them,
Yeah,
yes.
yep.
I don't drive in Detroit. I drive through Detroit. That's it.
I mean, I work there, so
I'm sorry.
that's why like this actually 8 Degrees Plato is just over a mile away from my office, so like it's a great place to stop. Again, I can't hype them up enough. If you're looking for like beer selection, you're not going to find a better one. And not only that, but like you can order a beer from their impressive tap selection and walk around drinking a delicious beer
I've
while
never
you're
heard of
shopping.
them before until you told me. I looked them up, and the photos are pretty cool.
Yeah, they've got I think
big
2
selection.
locations.
Hold
They've
on,
got
hold
one in
on, back
Royal
up
Oak.
that. You can order tap beer
You can get a beer and, walk
shop
around
while drinking.
for beer.
Dude,
Yeah, it's great. I still love this place. We used to go there on lunch.
I'm gonna need a DD though, because
Yeah, we used to go there
might take it
for lunch, and while we were working, and you'd have a couple of beers, and we'd buy a bunch of beers.
I'll
and
see we're
come
for
back to
UAW.
it. No,
One person gets that.
I'm not gonna disclose anything further. But I definitely don't.
You got it right.
I'm dumb.
One person got the joke. That's okay.
At least you admit it. At least the first step to.
I learned a long time ago I'm not smart. I'm dumb.
But you know how to make beer.
When you're as married for as long as I am, you're dumb.
You know how to make good beer. That's all that matters, Daryl.
This is true. By the way, when's SOB come back?
November.
I miss it.
Every November.
I gotta wait till fucking November.
Yep, every November.
Damn it.
So I think actually you've got something coming out that would be very appropriate for today's audience.
Metabrew Society, we salute you. Not just for being the pioneers of the craft beer revolution, but for mixing it with the audacity of the crypto world. You are the trailblazers, the hop enthusiasts who dared to take a sip from the wild side. And now you're infusing that passion into the cryptoverse with your NFTs. So here's to you, the real heroes of our time, steadfast in the storm of uncertainty and never backing down. You're not just brewing beers. Oh no, you're crafting a revolution, one digital token at a time. You're the ones who stand tall, bravely saying, yeah, that's right, we combined craft brewing and NFTs. And for that, we raise our glasses high. At the end of the day, when you've battled through lines of code and vats of hops, when your fingers are weary from trading and your taste buds tingle with the lingering taste of a well-crafted IPA, there's always a digital pint waiting for you. So crack open a cold one, you crypto brewers. Here's to you, Metabrew Society, for bringing that frothy goodness to the digital realm. You've earned it. Now, let's have a beer, shall we? Cheers to you, you glorious bastards.
I do have a Mexican lager coming out on Cinco de Mayo, which it should be out today,
Yes.
but that's still in 3 weeks. So
So
Is
what
it going
that
to be as
means
good as
is-
this Mexican lager? Because this is really
no, I
delicious.
actually fucked up the recipe.
Good. Let
So
the people know.
So I don't know how it's going to turn out now.
So what
I
that
built
means
this
is-
recipe and I brewed it. And I went back and looked. I used the wrong grain. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Which grain were you supposed to
Use
use?
the
I was
Canadian,
supposed
not
to
a
use
Mexican.
Pilsen,
Yeah.
and I used brewer's malt. So it's still going to be pretty
A little
close.
heavier.
But it won't be that light like this.
Yeah, that
light
crisp.
crisp.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to have that.
Well, we'll see.
I already know it. So I'm going to dump a whole bunch of jalapenos in it. So you can't tell.
I'm sure it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
So after you enjoy this episode, once you know the brewery opens on a Sunday, which I don't remember what time that's supposed to be.
2.
Come
At
on
2.
down and enjoy the new Cinco de Mayo Mexican Lager at Starcraft Brewery, located at
69209 North Forest Avenue, Richmond, Michigan.
And there will be a food truck.
48062.
Food truck as well.
Yeah, there's going to be the Rolling Cactus Mexican food truck.
Sweet. I like food truck.
Do they sell cactus bites?
No idea. I've never had them.
Well, shit. As long as they got tacos, I'm in.
I have no idea. Never had them here. I hope so.
I guess we'll all find out then.
We're just hoping for the best. We're just sending it.
They are a company from Richmond, though. A Richmond family started the truck.
Excellent. Very nice. Very nice.
Have they done anything else locally, or is this kind of one of their first experiences?
So they actually are at Strikers. So if you've ever had Mexican food at Strikers,
Yep.
they're the cooks there.
Yeah, well, they've catered here before. We've had stuff here where they had brought like tacos, like the trays.
Oh.
Or are they Strikers? Like one of the events that was done
Yeah,
here.
Strikers was bringing pizza for us for a while.
I think didn't we do tacos one time? I could have swore we did.
I did Main Street
Any of this
tacos.
food either
Maybe it
predates
was.
me or comes on nights that I'm not here.
But either way, I've eaten at Strikers before, and their food's always been really good.
Been a long time since I've been there.
Well, we are next door doing like one of those like beer bar bango things, the bingo that you do, and we ended up winning like a ton of bowling to Strikers. Like we have like a party of 12.
Damn,
and then we've got
nice.
another one that's like a party of 8, and then we've got like one that's like 3 free games, and so we've got like a bunch of gift certificates to go bowling at Strikers. So like one of these days we're gonna have to organize an event with a bunch of us.
Oh man, I love bowling. I just it's hard to find the right ball.
Do you guys golf at all?
It's been a long time, but I used to have to like.
Same.
My grandparents were golfers, like had many and multiple country club memberships and shit between here and Florida. So they made all of us grandkids learn. And then a couple of us, we had to like take lessons with some pro guy.
The only reason why I bring it up is in August, the Richmond's Lion Club is doing a golf outing, and we're going to end up joining it. So I'm going to start letting people know that if they would like golf and they want to join,
Don't have
they'll
me
sign
on a
up early.
team because it's not going to be
It's just
pretty.
drinking.
I can do that.
Who cares? You
I
don't
can
care
do
what
that.
you golf.
Last
You just
time I
drink.
went golfing, my buddy Ed, our friend Jay, and I went to, I don't know what it's called now, but it was Chaps 3. We got lit, and we hit the driving range.
I don't know how to golf any other way.
Oh, it was fantastic. But, one of us had to use the restroom, and on the drive back with the golf cart, the other 2 drunk assholes just turned around and started hitting balls at me. It's funny as hell. One came real close to hitting me in the head. I was nervous. But, yeah, it was fun.
When I started golfing, it was a beer a shot a hole.
Ooh.
That's how we golfed. Woo! Yep. So by the time you're playing bumper carts and doing all sorts of stupid stuff, and then I actually started enjoying it, and I played. I became a par golfer,
Damn.
so I could hit par. And then
I've never actually played a course.
I stopped playing for a long time, and now I suck.
So at the time we were taking lessons, it was some pro dude. My cousin and I had to take lessons with him. And I got to a point, I beat him on the putting green once. But my cousin and I used to, this before we even really drank, we used to just like aim for trees in the field at his house and hit to see who could hit. And we both got pretty good at it. And then same kind of deal. We both stopped for so long.
If I have time to go golfing, I usually go disc golfing. Like if I've got the time,
Yes.
I'm going out there disc golfing.
Golf is dead.
in
Long
August.
live disc golf.
Yeah,
Not disc golf, but we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'm down. I mean, I like golfing. Like I'm a big
You
fan.
know, we could just bring discs and play with them and just
That's
pretend
true.
the hole's a basket.
That's true.
I'm in for that.
If I get drunk enough, I'm in.
I'll do it stone sober. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Oh, I have a portable basket. We could just pick that up and there's the whole flag. 3. What are you?
3 minutes left.
Yep. Yeah. The
Music kicks on.
the copyrighted music kicks on.
Right,
so,
right.
So we might as well wish our listeners a happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
Drink responsibly, but drink high gravity.
And don't drink too much mayonnaise because it's going to be a bad day.
Yeah, Drinko de Mayo. I got the joke.
We got to have a better ending than this.
I'm
This just
dumb.
sucks. We got to have a better ending than this. Come on, let's go. No, put it back on. We're not done yet. We got to have a better
I gotta
ending
take a
than
piss.
Happy
So do
Drinko
I.
de Mayo.
I said at the beginning of the episode. Say it again.
Godspeed and drink responsibly.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this: beer's the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beers.
Stay frosty, my friends.